Hi Sanjay, good morning.
Ah, Good morning, ma'am.
How are you doing? All okay with you?
Yes, all is okay, ma'am. So far, so good. Thank you for asking.
Very
What
good.
about you?
I'm good, thanks. Are you working the afternoon shift today as well?
Yeah, no, actually, today is my day off, actually. I have taken
Oh, no.
leave today.
Oh, great. So do you have any
Yes, yes.
plans for today?
No, I don't have any plan. However, I have taken leave today.
Hmm, that's good. Once in a while, it's nice to
Yeah,
just take a break and do nothing. No, Sanjay? I
exactly.
really,
Exactly.
yeah.
Company is providing leave. I think 36 leave company is providing for the year. So we can take leave.
Sorry, can I have a sip of water, Sanjay? I've been talking
For
non-stop.
sure. For sure, yes, for sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. I never
No
had a
worries,
chance
ma'am.
to drink water in between. In my previous class, also, this is non-stop, non-stop. We say that the ratio should be 60-40, wherein the learner should say 60% and the teacher should say 40. But what can I do? After the learner speaks, you have to give feedback, no, Sanjay? So,
Yes, yes.
so that feedback, just you talk, 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 and then at that point in time, you don't realize. After the entire session is over, because you're going in that flow, after the session is over is when you realize, my God, my throat is dry. Nothing is
Yes,
coming out. Voice coming out. And I have another class, so I have to be prepared for it. So yeah, so
exactly,
that is
exactly.
great. So what do you like to do on your day off? How do you relax on your day off?
Honestly, I'm homebody, so I just do chit chat with my spouse, with my son, and nowadays I'm devoting more time for English. So I scroll for English only, and I'm very fond of watching spiritual discourses. So I spend half an hour for spiritual discourses. I do household chores, and so the in such a way, this flies.
Yeah, that's true. See, you told me that you like to do absolutely nothing, but you're doing so many things. You're chit chatting,
Yes,
you're doing household chores, you're listening to your spiritual
exactly.
discourse,
But
everything
one thing
together.
is certain. One thing is certain. I do not goof around. This is the
Ah,
certain. Like
that
I
is
do not squander my time.
okay. That's good. Yeah. So that's a very good thing actually that you don't waste your time. I mean, that's a very, very good
Exactly.
thing. Since you like to watch English videos, maybe I can give you a couple of recommendations, Sanjay. I told you last time also. I'm not sure. There are a few people who you can watch and shadow the way they talk.
Please
A
suggest me
lot
once again. I forgot like many of the videos I watched. So please suggest me. I would love to
lot of
watch.
people say that shadowing is a good thing. Now, for me, I don't know about shadowing, but for me, I always think that it's nice to take tips from the way certain people speak and try to use their
Actually,
body language.
these things are very monotonous for me, like shadowing and talking on in front of mirror. These things
Yeah.
actually I do not like. This is not my forte.
Same. Fine. Well, a lot of students have often asked me, Madam, is it good to do shadowing? Personally, I find shadowing very boring. One. And number two, I think that every individual is unique, Sanjay. So you are unique to me, correct? So you have your positives and negatives. Now, your negatives you can improve by watching certain people and taking tips from them. You don't have to mimic them or you don't have to copy them, but just take tips from them in order to improve your confidence level. So a couple of
Exactly,
people
makes
I
sense.
would recommend, if you can open your chat box, one of my
For sure.
favorite people who I love, who talk, whose speeches I like is
Michael.
Mohit Gupta. He's a British comedian. So
Okay.
his it's all
Uh,
going to be comedy. It's all going to be comedy.
okay. So
Yeah,
he is
he's a
he
comedian.
broadcaster?
Sorry.
Is he broadcaster, man?
No, no, no. That is what I'm telling you. He
Okay.
is a British comedian. He is a British comedian. He is a British
Okay,
comedian.
comedian. Okay, got it.
Comedian.
Mhm.
But he is worldwide. He's globally popular now. He's globally popular, and you can check out his YouTube shorts because when he does his
Okay.
shows, his comedy. What I like about the way he does his comedy is it is very natural and it is related to our daily life. And you can see the way his posture, his body language, the way he laughs. So you can check out his YouTube shorts and you can enable the subtitles. Some of them already come with subtitles, so you don't have to enable them. But once you understand it, Sanjay, you'll be laughing your head off. I guarantee you. It's amazing the way he
Okay.
speaks. Brilliant. So Michael
Okay.
McIntyre is one person who I think I would highly recommend. Another excellent actor is Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant was a very popular actor from the 90s. And now I believe he's in his 60s, in his late 60s, I believe. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant is a British actor whose accent is amazing. Michael McIntyre and Hugh Grant have the best British accents. So their language, it's very, their sentences are beautiful, beautiful sentence
Okay.
structure. And again,
Okay.
Hugh Grant, you should see the way he makes his award speeches. You know, he sometimes hosts awards. So confident. So, and he's another very funny guy. But at the same time, he's
Mhm.
also, despite the fact that he has a sense of humor, he's also very knowledgeable. So he
Okay.
delivers knowledge through a sense of humor. Excellent.
Got it.
It's a brilliant combination. Hugh Grant, Michael McIntyre. Amongst the Americans, my all-time favorite is going to be Barack Obama. There's no one to beat
Barack
Barack
Obama.
Obama.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
there. Yeah. So Barack Obama is class. The way he speaks is amazing. So I think you should watch Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama. She's also brilliant.
Exactly.
Kamala Harris, the problem with Kamala Harris pauses too much. And sometimes I have found that her body language, she sometimes laughs in between her speeches, which is great. But unfortunately, she laughs at the wrong time. So
Okay.
that has sometimes been, yeah, irritating for me. Another excellent guy, oh my God, another excellent guy is Stephen Colbert. It's not Colbert, it's Colbert.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
B-E-R-T is pronounced as B-E-A-R, Bear. So Colbert.
Okay.
Now he's an American talk show host. You can simply
Mhm.
type Colbert, and you will get initially
Okay.
Stephen Colbert is giving a monologue. A monologue means he is giving an opening speech. He's giving an
Okay.
opening speech at the beginning. So brilliant, really fun, amazing. He's also very
Okay.
funny. At the same time, he speaks about politics and comedy. It's a combination of politics and comedy. He has some excellent celebrities who come on his talk show. He hosts a talk show, and he is brilliant. He's really good. You'll like Stephen Colbert. He's excellent. So
Okay.
very nice. Sometimes, if you have a chance, Sanjay, you know this
Mhm.
AFI. There is a website called AFI on YouTube, not website channel. I apologize. AFI. This AFI
AFI.
stands for American. Yeah, it stands, I believe, for American Film Institute.
Okay.
Now, this American Film Institute, they honor every year. They give a lifetime achievement award to different actors. So
Okay.
many Indians have received the Lifetime Achievement Award. So a lot of other actors come to felicitate. What is the meaning of felicitate? Felicitate means to honor.
Honor.
To
Honor.
honor,
Yeah.
they have probably also, let's assume, Sanjay, you are receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award. So I am an actor or an actress who has worked with you. So I will come and I'll give a speech in order to honor you. And some speeches in the AFI are fascinating. So
Okay.
Denzel Washington is one such man who was given the Lifetime Achievement Award. So in order to honor Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, who is now 87, he's close to 90. Morgan Freeman is an
Mhm.
who honored Denzel Washington. So you can simply type Morgan Freeman honoring Denzel Washington at AFI.
Okay.
You should see the way he talks. He's actually just funny. He's making a joke, but the
Okay.
confidence with which he speaks, brilliant. Him and Denzel Washington, two African
Actually,
American actors who speak.
Denzel Washington is, I think he's renowned. I think he's motivational speaker.
He's a motivational speaker. He's a family man. He's now 70 years old. He's acted in so many movies throughout his career, across his career. And he's married. He's got 4 children. He's a wonderful, wonderful man in all ways, as an actor, as a human being, as everything. And he's a motivational speaker. So Denzel Washington was being given the Lifetime Achievement Award, and Morgan Freeman was giving a speech in honor of Denzel Washington. And it's
Achha.
first class. So these are all some excellent. The reason I'm saying this is you will not find it boring, Sanjay, because this is the film
Exactly. Yeah.
American Film Institute. So there is comedy, and then there is, and sometimes you'll cry because of the way they are speaking. But the speeches
Got
you
it.
should watch. The reason I ask you to watch these is because of the kind of body language that is used. The body language and the way they actually portray themselves, the confidence, the accent,
For
the
sure.
sentence. Yeah. So I think those are some excellent. This is some excellent tips that you can actually use.
Out of these, to whom should I follow? Like you have given many, many.
Completely
Okay.
different video. So today, if you're
Okay.
watching Michael, create a lesson plan. So day one, watch Michael McIntyre. Day two, watch Stephen Colbert. Day three,
Okay.
watch Denzel Washington. So that way,
Okay.
Sanjay, you don't get
Mhm.
bored. That way, you don't get
Okay.
bored. And also,
Definitely, I
you
will find. Definitely
yeah,
find the genre action after
yeah.
watching this.
So definitely, and one more thing is this AFI channel is there on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, and you can check in their playlist section. People receiving lifetime achievement awards. So those are the speeches that you should watch, not anything else. The lifetime achievement awards speeches. First class. You will really like it. Okay,
For sure.
great.
Yes, sir.
So Sanjay, just before we begin, just a couple of like a few errors that you made at the beginning. You said you like to do
I
chit chat.
I
Ah, tell me.
haven't spoken. I haven't spoken that much, and you have found many errors.
I found the errors. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Because
no,
there
no,
was
no worry. Okay, please, please
sorry
go
about
ahead.
that, Sanjay. Because I want you to be perfect. That is the reason as to why I am pinpointing even small mistakes. But the first thing you said was you like to do chit chat. Okay. So you don't do chit chats, you always have a chit chat.
Hello.
You always have a chit chat. That is the first thing. Then you said housework chores. Now, housework and chores are one and the same thing. So what you should have
Okay.
said is, yeah. So what you should have said is household chores.
Household chores. Okay.
Household chores. This is a common mistake, Sanjay, actually. It's not just you. A lot of people make this
Uh-huh.
mistake. So it's
Okay.
household chores, not housework chores.
Okay. Mhm.
Got it? Is it clear?
Got it.
Okay. So, Sanjay, I would like to do a conversation with you. This is going to be a role play conversation. We had done this the last time. So,
Sure, sure,
today,
sure.
what we are going to do a conversation with this is an interesting conversation. So, we are two people who worked together. Two people who worked together. We were excellent. We had a great system with each other. We were excellent colleagues. We used to work brilliantly, but some problem happened. Some problem happened, and the problem resulted in the both of us not talking to each other. And after some time, you resigned and you left because you got another job, so you went. Now it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since you left. Now, after 5 years, I decide to break the ice. Okay, and I say,
Very good.
you know what? I would like to, clear the air. So, what is the
Excellent.
meaning of clear the air? To clear the air is an idiom, which means
Okay.
whatever misunderstandings we have, we want to clear the misunderstandings. The air is indicating misunderstandings.
Okay.
I want
Clean
to
the
clear
air.
whatever misunderstandings we are having. So I decided to invite you for coffee. Okay. So I have already booked a table, and you have been generous enough to accept my invitation. So you are going to come to the restaurant. Okay. This is all. You follow the flow. Go with the flow, Sanjay. I will follow your lead. Wherever you are going, I will follow. Is it okay for you?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
So I have already reached the restaurant. I'm waiting for you, Sanjay.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Hi, Sanjay. Have a seat.
Hi, dear. How have you been? Yeah. Why have you called me?
Such a long time, Sanjay. And to be honest, I was missing you. But forget all that. Let's order coffee first. If I remember right, you like your coffee black with no sugar. Am I correct?
I'm not very fond of coffee. Actually, I can have water, simple water, because I left using all these beverages because I have become health conscious actually. So coffee, teas, I do not like all these things.
Okay, but I'm sorry, Sanjay. I think you know me. I am not at all health conscious, so I'm going to have a cold coffee.
For
But
sure,
if you
you can have, you can.
don't have water, Sanjay, please have at least a juice. They have fresh juices here. So can I get you
Of
a fresh
course, of
juice?
course, of course.
Okay.
You can order juice, yeah. But I should go Dutch actually. We should go Dutch for that.
Are you sure you want to go
For
Dutch?
sure.
Next time, Sanjay. It's your treat, but today it's my treat. Deal?
Okay, okay, okay. Go ahead. You can order.
Okay. Great. So, hi. We'll have one orange juice for my friend, and I'll have a cold coffee. All right. Thank you. Sanjay, tell me, how are you? How's the new job?
The job is quite fantastic actually. I'm not getting any hurdle, and actually we were in argument and we were in conflict. I used to think that I should talk you, and I said we should be resolving the issue, but I didn't talk. I didn't talk to you, and and you have taken initiative. It is quite up to the mark, and I got to know that the conflict was a little bit, and we made it big actually, and that was nothing. And I think we should have solved that problem at that time because I believe that uh, we shouldn't be indulged in argument. I think uh, we can be indulged in argument, but we shouldn't be believe on uh, matbhed, manbhed. We we must be mindful actually. Like in Hindi, I can tell you that there can be matbhed, but manbhed मनभेद नहीं होना चाहिए. I think we must be connected. We must be connected through mind actually,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but it is quite good that you have called me and you have invited, and definitely we are going to resolve our issue, and we would be friend like we used to be earlier. So it is good.
Actually, Sanjay, I want to tell you what you said is very true. That time the issue was a very minor issue, but I think both of us had such massive egos. And that is the reason as to why we let the ego get the better of us. And that is what
Exactly.
resulted in the both of us not speaking to each other. Plus, there is another thing, Sanjay. There were some colleagues who were not very happy because our teamwork was so effective, you know. And I never shared it with you at that time, Sanjay, because you are such a nice, empathetic person. You're a very nurturing, caring individual. So you like to see only the good in others. And I did not want to say something that would tarnish your image of the other colleagues, and you were leaving. So I wanted you to leave on a good note. But I'm really happy to hear from you, Sanjay. That I'm happy that I'm very grateful that you accepted my invitation to have coffee. Honestly, because
Same
I
here,
was
same here.
unable. I thought that you wouldn't accept my invitation. Yeah, you were going to say something, Sanjay.
No, it is not like that. Actually, even I wanted to talk with you. I told you that, and but I didn't get the time, and even I was in down in the dumps after being argument with you, and actually you might be knowing that I'm kind and I'm compassionate. Actually, I didn't want to indulge in conflict. Even I always try to resolve my conflict at the time, right? Whenever there is conflict. But like mm, we made it big, but I really apologize for that. And uh, somehow I made mistake at that time. Like I shouldn't have behaved in this way with you. So I really apologize for that. And okay, so I think we should be forgetting all these things, and we think we should move forward. And so, how is life going on? Actually, tell me.
Life is going great, Sanjay, but I really miss you. The office misses you. So, the good news is we have a great guy who's come and who's taken over from you. So that's great. So the team is back to work, but I really miss you, Sanjay. Honestly, I miss you. So let's, even though we're not working together, let's try to do this more often. And maybe we can also have some of the colleagues, come over and maybe we can meet up at someone's place. We can always have a meetup at my place, so where we can relax and chill and have a conversation. What do you think? Would you be up for it?
For sure, for sure. Why not? We can call them actually, to whom we used to hang out and we used to roam here and there, and again we can call them and we can hang out, and
Let's do it.
even in such a way in such a way we can demonstrate our friendship once again that now we are in friendship and conflict is no more, and in such a way we can teach everybody that and life is all about to move forward rather than being in one conflict. I think in such way we can teach anybody because I think only your good deeds and your compassion and your kindness is going to last forever. And I think your argument, your conflict, and this is, I think, we should considering all these things as a temporary.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
That's always nice. It's always nice to talk to you, Sanjay, because you're very motivational. And yes, the good time as well because our drinks are here, so let's have our drinks. Okay?
For sure, for sure.
Sanjay, as always, amazing. The way you talk is really, I mean, it's a very motivational, very inspiring. What you said is actually, if you keep the conversation aspect of it aside, what you said is very true. In the end, what you said is so true. What people remember is not the conflict or the argument. They ultimately remember the nature. That is the only thing that is going to last till the day you die. Correct. Your nature, your good deeds, all of
Yeah.
those things. Is what is going to last? This conflict and all that stuff will just here or there
Exactly.
what but
And
ultimately
one thing I wanted to let you know that why I took day off today, because yesterday I was in ICU, and today I'm in front of you because today actually I was under the weather, and I had gone through a major test, like what we call it is related to test of heart actually,
my
and
god.
and there was issue actually. My BP was higher side yesterday,
Yeah.
so my company township actually we have kind of set up hospital in company. So he has suggested that I should go to big hospital, and I went there and I had gone to a major test, and now I'm
Oh
relaxed and I'm little bit under the weather, but I can manage.
god. See, that's what life how life takes you for a loop. Now I'm shocked hearing it, seriously. But thank god,
Yes, yes.
thank god, you're
Mhm.
sitting here in front of me, hale and
And
hearty.
life actually yesterday, like the day was very horrendous for me because actually I have learned a lot yesterday because yesterday I had to poop on bed, and I had to pass my stool on the bed yesterday.
So,
And actually, this is the protocol of ICU. ICU. So I got to know about life, like anything, anytime, anything can happen. So I think we should be doing great deed. I think we should be taking the blessings of humankind. We should be taking the blessing of God every time, and that can save you at the time of adversity.
well said, well said. But I'm glad that you're okay and touch wood and you're sitting in front of me all okay. That's the main thing. That's
Yes.
what's important.
Mhm. Thank
Let's
you.
go through what you said. Couple of grammatical errors, but before we get into the grammatical errors, couple of words that
Mhm.
you repeated throughout your conversation. Actually, throughout your
Actually.
conversation, this word was there. Actually, 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 actually.
So,
This is a
I think
filler
I think I can replace it as a matter of fact.
as a matter.
Okay. Yes.
At that
Okay.
particular when you're speaking, what is coming to you is actually. But this, as a matter of
Yes.
fact, was an excellent way of doing it. Another word that you constantly kept using was conflict. You could have used fight. You did use the word
Okay.
argument, yeah, but conflict constantly you kept on using, which was not necessary. You could have replaced it
Okay.
at some point with fight, argument.
Sure.
Tiff. Tiff is another word that you can use. Tiff is a British word which means fight. Tiff is just another word for a fight. We had a tiff, or we
Mhm.
or we are having a tiff. That kind of a thing.
Okay. Mhm.
Now, the next thing that I wanted to say was let's look at the grammatical errors that you said.
Mhm.
That is, you talked about talk with you.
Okay.
It is not with you, it is
Okay.
talk
I
to.
wanted to talk with you. So is it? It is wrong.
I wanted to
Okay.
talk to you. You can
Okay.
have a conversation with someone. So I can have a conversation with you. But I always
Okay.
talk to you.
Okay.
Conversation is with someone, and talk is always to someone.
Mhm.
Okay, that is the next thing. Then you said the next one is how do you pronounce this particular word? One second, I'm typing it out for you.
Apologize.
So, it's not Apollo, it's Apollo. Apologize. When there
Okay.
are
Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo, correct. When one alphabet
Okay.
is used twice in a word, the first alphabet
Okay.
is given first priority, and the second
Mhm.
alphabet is becomes silent. So it is
Okay.
apologize.
Apologize. Okay. Apologize. Got it.
That's how you
Mhm.
pronounce it. Then you said that one thing I wanted to say is you said this issue was very small, but we made it big. what you should have said is, or what the better way of saying it is, we made a mountain out of a molehill.
Okay.
We made a mountain out of a molehill. To make a mountain out
Out
of
of a
molehill is
molehill. Okay.
molehill means to make a big issue out of nothing.
Okay.
To make
Got it.
a big issue out of nothing is what we are trying to say by that statement. Then you said that we were in argument, we were in conflict. You were never in an argument or never in a conflict. We had an argument,
Okay.
or we were involved in an argument. Either one of these things is correct. So we had an argument, or we were involved in an argument,
And,
or we were involved in a conflict.
and there is one another phase for like conflict fallout, I guess.
Yes, we had a excellent, very good. Thank you for reminding me. We had a fallout. We had
Yes.
a fallout. Or we had a tiff. Like I said, tiff is just a very simple, but it's a British word which means fight. So we had an
Exactly.
argument, we had a fight. Okay. Then you said we shouldn't be indulged in arguments. This was the next mistake that you made. Shouldn't be indulged in arguments.
We shouldn't be
Indulge is the
indulged.
principal verb. There is no need for you to use a be there. So we
Okay.
shouldn't indulge in unnecessary arguments. You could have said like
We
this.
shouldn't be indulging in. Okay.
We shouldn't indulge. The be is not required. We shouldn't indulge in unnecessary arguments.
We shouldn't indulge. Okay. Good. Got it. Got it.
Got it? Okay. Then, in the beginning of the conversation, you said, I left using all the beverages. I'm just correcting your grammatical errors because you have given great
No.
quality. These are the grammatical errors that you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Please. Yeah. Man.
Your
Left
exact sentence,
using.
yeah, left spelling is wrong. Sorry about that. Left using all the beverages is wrong. No. I
Okay.
have given up.
Okay.
I have given up on tea and coffee.
Okay.
To give up something